Well, welcome in to be our guest, or it could be to your health, because we have some exciting health news to share with you today. I was very fortunate to be at a Kiwanis Club meeting about 2 weeks ago and had this young man that I'm going to be my guest today speak to our club. And boy, he blew us away with information about a little gem in Montgomery, Alabama called Faulkner University. Dr. Mike Williams, so glad to have you with us today. And 5 years now at the helm there.
Oh, thank you, Jack.
Doesn't time fly?
It does, it does. And Lisa and I, my wife, we've been blessed to be in the river region and just
nice?
overwhelmed with the hospitality of the people here.
That's great. Well, you know, the thing, you spoke to our club, and the thing that really impressed me was you are going to do some wonderful things in the area of medicine in this area. Very much needed things, but also not only is it going to be teaching, but it's going to be helping the community.
Absolutely.
So give our audience a glimpse. First of all, we're going to show you a picture. If you see this picture now, this is going to be the old Burlington Coat Factory on the Atlanta Highway. Faulkner University recently purchased that whole block of land, and they're going to start with the Burlington factory, which is now empty. So go from there, you can take it on.
Oh, well, it's a really exciting project, Jack. In fact, we've started in earnest with that project. The first phase is going to be completed over the next year so that it will open in August of 21. So that transformation of that property is really going to redefine our little home on Atlanta Highway. But it's going to house the College of Health Sciences. And, you know, as we did our kind of scan of Montgomery and the river region, we're like many cities throughout America. The need for healthcare providers is epidemic.
Yes.
And so the first program that we actually launched was a graduate program in speech and language therapy. And one of the troubling stats.
And that program's already up and running.
Yeah, we had our first graduating class.
Good.
In fact, our temporary clinic is just down the street from us here.
Okay,
and
great.
and it'll move to this new facility in August. But you know, one of the troubling stats that we were confronted with was that right now, if you have a child, grandchild that has challenges as far as speech and language therapy, the wait time, the waiting list in Montgomery, Alabama is 9 months.
My Lord.
And so if you have a grandchild on the autism spectrum or just has developmental delays, 9 months is an eternity.
It sure is.
And so we launched this program just to build the army. Build the army of needed therapists to run into this challenge. And so this little clinic right up the street here, just where our graduate students, perform their work.
Right.
We're seeing hundreds and hundreds of students. People are coming from 60 miles away.
Isn't that amazing?
And the stories that are coming out of that are remarkable. And our clinic, I mean, the phone rings off the hook for parents wanting children, and they have a grandparent who's a stroke victim. I mean, there's needs across the spectrum of speech and language. And so that program launched. We just started the second program this fall, which is a physician assistant program.
That's huge.
It's absolutely huge.
Yes.
Some of the leaders in healthcare in our region basically said, one man said, we'll hire all of them. I said, well, we're going to graduate 50 a year. He said, we'll hire all of them.
They've got a job.
So if that's the needs in Montgomery, what's the needs in Enterprise?
Yes.
Selma. I mean, it's really a significant need.
And, you know, the nice thing about that, what you're doing, is the fact that most of the people you'll be putting in that program are from this area, and they want to be close to their roots.
Yes.
They'll come back and do the work.
Oh, it's really not a secret. We hope that as we attract students to these health professions, that every single one of them will plant roots here, be a part of this community, and stay here. And that's a win for Faulkner. That's a win for Montgomery.
It's amazing.
And so we hope to accomplish that and
right.
build these pathways. And the next program we're working on, the accrediting team comes to visit us here in about 2 months, is a new doctoral program in physical therapy.
Wow.
Which is another really critical need.
It's amazing. I'm amazed at physical therapy.
Yeah.
And what I'm amazed at is I had a problem one time. I went to a surgeon. He said, let's go to physical therapy first. No cutting.
Yeah.
Physical therapy took care of it.
Yeah, they do tremendous work, and then we're slotted for the fall of 22 to start a doctoral program in occupational therapy. And so that's going to round out this kind of first development in health sciences. But all these are really high need, high impact degree programs that will be, I think, really impactful to the area.
Well, Mike, thank you for coming in, and I'm going to have you come back again because I want people to look under the tent of Faulkner, because there's a lot under there. Because most people for many years just thought, well, that's the Jones Law School.
Yeah.
But you've got more than that. Yeah. But yet that is very important also.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Just remember this, if you're looking for something in the area of medicine, check Faulkner University. They've got some great programs for your children as well as your grandchildren. And we'll be right back right after this.